think we're live. I think we're live, but I don't know how to find it.
Just refresh the page, love. Okay. Yep, there we go. You're up.
Okay, there we go.
You got 2 in already. Vicky's there.
Hi, Vicky. April and G-Car. I've got to turn my volume down. How are you all? I'm a bit early again today and everything's running smoothly so far, touch wood. Hi, Bella Carded Journals. Hello. Hi, Karen, you're awake. Still awake? Carrie, you should be asleep. I'm in my jammies, everybody. I've been in my jammies all day. Karen can attest for that. She dropped in and I was in my jammies. I'll have a shower and get into fresh ones later. Hi, Deborah. It's so cold here, Carrie, at the moment, and I just thought I'm staying home today, so no one was getting me out of my PJs. Carrie, do you ever sleep? Yeah, Carrie's a machine with the videos at the moment, isn't she? I'll start yelling at you, Karen, if I don't hear from you. So I'm going to make some flips for a couple of journals that I've got coming up tonight. Yeah, you're at work, Deborah, are you? Carol Ann, of course it is. Sorry. I'm still getting used to everybody's names.
Usernames.
And Carol Ann, I'll probably forget again, so please forgive me. Paper flips. So I've got this a save the date in this craft. I love anything craft in this envelope the other day. Jim and I did. So I've decided that I'm just going to use that. I'm obviously going to cover that. And I've got another little craft envelope here that came with a little craft card. So I'm going to try and incorporate those into a flip. And I'm going to try and use some of the backdrops, the Tim Holtz backdrops that I've got in the shop at the moment, volume 1 and volume 2, and then also some of his paper. So basically the flips that I'm doing these, the journals that I'm doing these for, sorry, are Ode to Tim journals, so they're custom journals that I'm working on. So I thought I will use his product and see how we go. It has, Vicky, hasn't it? PJ type of day. Hey Kerry, how you going? We're pretty lucky at the moment. Well, I am where I am. We're not in lockdown, so feel for all you guys though. Hi Susan. New York, another one that doesn't sleep, hey? I think we're all the same, aren't we? So I'm going to get started anyway. We've got a few people in So good to see you all. Thanks for popping in tonight rather than tomorrow night. So as you all know, I'm hosting a 50th lunch for my sister on Saturday, and I just thought tomorrow night I've got friends that are coming, staying a couple of nights that are attending the party, and it'll be all systems go tomorrow and Saturday. So I thought I'll get it done tonight, and then I can still get my playing in for the week. So hi Elizabeth, how are you going? Yeah, I can't argue with that either, Carrie. It's like if you're not going out and it's cold and you want to stay in your PJs, why not? Hi, Patty. Carrie, I think I'm pretty well organised now. I think we've got everything in place. We just got to, because it's been so windy, we've got a, what's that tree, babe? It's
a leopard tree.
A leopard tree. Never heard of a leopard tree. It's a leopard tree. Jim said it is. I don't know. Anyway, it makes a huge mess, and it's been really windy. So it's just, there's leaves and mess everywhere. So Jim was going to clean it today, but he decided to leave it until tomorrow afternoon. And hopefully we don't get high winds or anything. It's supposed to be fine on Saturday. So everyone fingers crossed for us so that it's not raining. So how long is it, Susan, since you've driven the school bus? Up at 4:30, I don't think I could handle that. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Okay. So, as I said, I'm going to have a bit of a play around. I'm just going to recycle this envelope that we got an invitation in. So, I was going to, and once again I thought I was organised, but here I am, fiddling around again. I wanted to use this. I don't have these in my shop anymore, and I can't get them in at the moment. It's one of those Tim Holtz dies, the slotted die. So I thought I'd have a play around and try and make the slotted die without using an actual die cutting machine. So I'm going to, I want to cover this. So these are some of the backdrops. This is volume 1. These are the Tim Holtz backdrops. So a lot of ladies were a bit confused as to how to use them last week in the live. And I mean, they're basically just a snippet of a larger sheet of paper, really. And they're 6 by 10. I think 6 by 10 in measurement. So I'm just going to use it as a sheet of paper. I'm just going to cut it down to the size that I want to use. I'm just trying to find a piece that I don't love.
You love all, don't you?
I do love it all, but majority of it's going to be covered. So I'm thinking I might use this one to start with. Oh, congratulations on your retirement, Susan. That's great. That's a good idea, Patty. So, okay. As I said, I'm just upcycling this envelope. So just to give you an idea, this measures about 4 1/4 wide by 6 1/4 approximately. So I'm going to just, this actually fits quite well. I want a border around it, like a border of the craft envelope so we can see it. So I'm just going to put a pencil mark there and cut this. Hi Tanya, how you going? Going really well. I'm still in my jammies. I've been in my jammies all day. Yeah, I'm a bit with you, Vicky. I don't rise and shine. I'm not a morning person at all. So I'm going to be doing a bit of inking around all this too, so what I'm thinking is, where's a piece of paper? So I love using envelopes in my journals, and so I would put it on the side of a page like that, glue this down, decorate this, and that's a tuck on one side, and then just you can decorate this, decorate here, and then you've got a pocket that flips out here. So I'm just going to go a little bit further than that and add a few extra flips tonight. So I'm just covering this so that we don't see that writing. Hey Danny, how you going? Yeah, Patty. Bra off, PJs on. So that looks crooked as anything. I'm just going to trim that up a little bit. Hey Karina, how you going? I'm well, thank you. And yourself? Oh, Patty, we always have this question, and that's fine for asking, but I used to have, and I've thrown it out, one of these, and I've had it for over 12 months, and it was worn down, and Karina was beautiful and found some of these for me, and she kindly sent me a few in the mail. It's actually a foundation applicator. It's like a sponge. I just like it because it's like a pen. I don't know. I just find I cope better holding something like that. So it's just, if you look at your pharmacy, the drugstore, the ladies in America, you might find something like that. You can buy them without a handle. I just found that I end up with ink all over me everywhere. I just like the one with the handle. So thanks again, Karina, for sending those. Oh, that's good, Denny. Feeling a little bit better. That's okay. Deborah, you just, I mean, sometimes it's fun just getting the ephemera made. At least you'll have your ephemera and tags and bits and pieces done, ready for when you get your journal done. Now, just apologise in advance if we do have any issues where our internet's been playing up later on this afternoon. So I'm hoping that we don't have any problems, but if you lose me, that's why. Maybe it's the cold weather, Yvonne. So I like, in my journals, I love all the interactive pieces, the pockets and the flips and the the tucks and all that sort of thing. I love something that's very interactive but still useful so that you can journal. So I've just covered that envelope that had our name on it, and I'm going to find, now I did have a piece of paper put aside. So this is Tim's Etc. 8x8 inch paper pad. I do have a few of these in the shop. I have nearly sold out of all of the 12x12 inch paper pads. I think I got one each of 2 different types. And I tried to reorder and I couldn't. So I don't know whether they're still manufacturing or whether they have discontinued them now. I'm really not 100% sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller again than the backing. I think we're there and there. Yeah, Carrie, I won't be getting them back because the manufacturer that did do the rulers that I used to get from is not doing them anymore. I do know that Kerry from Witchcraft Do You Do has actually made one with her laser printer. So, or laser printer, I don't know whether that's the right name for it.
3D printer?
I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, she's made some there if you wanted to pop over there and have a look. Yeah, they are hard to find, Carrie. That's why, like, I just, I sold so many, to be quite honest, and was, couldn't believe it when they said they weren't getting them anymore. So Kerry says We Are Memory Keepers has them. So mine's just a, just excuse me. Fairly lightweight aluminium one. That's the ones that I used to sell. So what I'm going to try and do is replicate something similar to this Tim Holtz die, his notch die. And I mean, I could cut it out with this easily, but I just thought some of you don't have this. I haven't got it in my shop at the moment. I can't order them because they're still being manufactured. So I thought I'll just have a go and make one. The punch, that punch that I've got where, Danny, sorry, that punch that I've got here, this one. This one is a Stampin' Up punch, if that's what you mean. If you mean this one, I'm going to use some of these, I think, in the flip as well. I do have these on my in my shop at the moment. So it's a Uniquely Creative. It's an Australian brand. And this one's called Tags, I think. Tags, Tops and Tails die. So that cuts out these. You've got like your ring reinforcements, some tags, some trims. So that's that one. But this is a Stamping Up one.
See what Vicky's written there, love?
Pardon?
So can you get the tab punch like you use?
Oh, the tab punch like we use. That it's a discontinued punch, Vicky. I got mine on a craft to stash, and I'm embarrassed to say how much I paid for it. They aren't cheap. So just keep that in mind. If you just Google Stampin' Up tab punch. That's what they're called, I think. I think they get called whale tail punches, but I think they're just called tab punches in Stampin' Up. You might find some on Marketplace or a D-Stash site possibly. So I'm just going to look at my beautiful, this is my beautiful Stanley knife that I use. Probably should shout myself a nice new one. So I'm just going, I don't even know whether you can see, there's a line here. I've just chosen grid cardstock because it's easier to follow the line. I'm using a metal ruler and I'm just going to go just above the line.
Vicky says she's got one but she doesn't like to use it much.
You don't like it, Vicky? I've got a We Are Memories Keep a Tab Punch and it drives me mad. I fight with it every single time I use it. So I don't know whether you can see there, I've just cut a little slit in the paper. Just trying to get just to show you. So tiny little slit there. And then I'm just going to get my hole punch. I'm going to use the bigger size hole. And I'm just going to punch a hole in the end. So you now have a slot. So I'm going to do that 2 more times down this sheet of paper. And then I'm going to stick that onto here. And I'm not measuring, I'm just basically eyeballing, pardon? I'm just gonna go. I know, Veronica, they just, I didn't pay that much. I was horrified when I paid. I think I paid $45 for mine. And no, they're way more than that now. So I guess I got mine quite cheap, considering. Okay. You would think the circle punches would be easy to find, wouldn't you, Danny? You're welcome to use mine anytime if you like. Yeah, yes, it is infuriating, isn't it, Yvonne? I really struggle. I just don't use it unless I'm really, really desperate. Lots of swearing happens when I use that punch.
Picture's good tonight, love.
Yeah.
No glue, no nothing. Perfect.
Okay, so I mean, it's not perfect, it's not spaced perfectly, but it is basically fairly similar. So you don't have to have that die to actually do a slotted page. So I'm going to put that on there. Oh well, I'll leave it on the front doorstep, Danny, if you want to punch at midnight. So I've got a couple of shares to show you too. I'll stick this down and I'll quickly show you those. Thanks, guys. Oop. A little bit too far in with the glue there. So I'm basically just going to stick this in the center there so there's a similar border all the way around. And that's the front part of, I mean, I'll decorate a little bit and of course make tags and bits and pieces to go in there. So that will be glued to there, and this forms the first part of the flip, like that. Oh, Corey mentioned me, did she? That's lovely. Is it an older video, Denny? Hey Rhonda, how you going? You forgot it was tonight. That's okay. You're not too. It's we've only been going for 20 minutes, so. You feeling better about your craft spending, Patty? Okay, I'm just going to share a couple of things with you. So, as you all know, it was my birthday. Oh no, what's that? A week ago, 2 weeks ago, nearly. I don't know, forgotten already. And I just want to share this, and probably going to get a bit of shine from the glass. So we'll try and hold it up. So this is a drawing that my sister made for me, drew for me, of Rick Price. I love Rick Price and all his songs, and James is not very happy that I've got a picture of Rick in a frame, but I just love it. So she's put so much effort into it. I don't know whether it's showing up there, but she's an amazing artist. So I just wanted to share that. Oh, thanks, Carrie. No, it was my birthday, I don't know, a week and a half ago now. So that was...
Back.
Sorry?
10 days back.
10 days back, apparently. So that was really lovely of her. I'll have to put that on my night table, a bedside table. How do you feel, Jim?
Inadequate.
Could have been... Yeah, she's very clever. She, of course, get over it, Jimmy, Rhonda says. Oh, dear. Okay, so I also wanted to share this. This was a birthday present from one of my beautiful subscribers, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. So I got this beautiful package in the mail with some amazing paper bags. Look at those. So they will come in really handy. So I've got those, but the best part, let's put these away. And here we go. I'm okay. Is this amazing little folio that Veronica made for me, and it's just so beautiful. It opens its envelope, so there's a pocket here
Money.
and some tags. There's another pocket here.
Why didn't you tell us earlier? How?
Isn't it just gorgeous? Absolutely love it. And she's made this vellum envelope. How gorgeous is this coffee dyeing? It looks like red tea. Isn't that stunning? And we have another pocket over here.
You're kidding.
Katie, I don't want to know about it now, darling. I'll sort it out in the morning. Another beautiful tag, journaling card. Another gorgeous envelope. Isn't that beautiful? So much work's gone into that. I absolutely love it, Veronica. Thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. It goes that way, I think. And it's got closure, little closure here with the Velcro. It's absolutely stunning. So thank you so much, Veronica. That will be treasured. I'm just going to pop it away in the envelope here for the moment. It is an amazing gift. I'm very spoilt. So that's those two things I just wanted to show you. And then I did a little bit of shopping. I've been looking for the some Kathy Holden fabric for ages, and I couldn't find anywhere in Australia that has the full range. So I found this little country fabric boutique in Emerald Fabric Boutique it's called, and I found some bits and pieces there. So I haven't even opened this. I just took it out of the package today, and I thought I'll share it with you guys. I had a little shop I did carry. I call it slipping and falling. Slipped and fell, and it ended up in my shopping cart.
I call that
What do you call that?
bullshit.
Jim calls BS, apparently. Oh, I love it, Veronica. It's just great. Yeah, dyed with red tea. It's absolutely beautiful, that paper. Tina's lovely. So they've wrapped it in pattern paper, which is really nice. So, not that I really need to keep it because I've got plenty of it, but I'll try and keep. So it's been killing me sitting here all day and not being able to look at it. Oh, got the receipt. I'll hide the receipt. Hide the evidence. Oh, that's right. I got them. They had a little bit of Tim Holtz fabric as well. I've already got some of it, I know, but I just love it and I use it a lot. So I think I shared this similar one last week. So this is some of the Kathy Holden fabric. It's absolutely
Gorgeous.
stunning. Isn't it beautiful? It's flea market. I'm not sure whether it's a flea market mix or this is flea market fresh, this one. Flea market fresh. Look at that. And this one is flea market fresh as well.
Oh wow.
Jim's seeing this for the first time. This one is Flea Market Fresh as well. Yeah, very collagey they are, aren't they? And this is the floral one that I showed in the beginning, and it's with the sort of like a navy blue background.
Vicky wants to know where you got the purple from.
This is some of the buttons out of the, I'm not sure whether this is a Flea Market Mix or the Flea Market Fresh. I don't have the part of the selvage that says, but oh, oops, I was hoping I might have got that in before you turned up, Mum. More material.
Oh, no.
Sprung. From Emerald Fabric Boutique. Vicky, not whether you can see that. Karen, I actually think it came after you left today, so there would be no distracting of Jim. Karen said if she had known it was there, she would have got you to distract me. So Emerald Fabric Boutique. And then I got this, this is just one of the Tim Holtz from the range that I, abandoned range that I showed you last week, but they didn't have this one. So I just got 1/2 meter of this one from them.
Like that.
So I'm going to have to get really busy, aren't I, and make some beautiful journal covers out of all of that. Yeah, I bet it's beating fast, Vicky. It's beautiful, isn't it? All right, so I just wanted to share that with you. Get that out of the way. Maybe Jim needs an apron. No way, he's not getting an apron out of that. Okay, so I've made that, and I've made the slots for tags, etc. Let me just have a look what I've got. I don't even have a tag or anything. So, and this one will just have some little tags sticking in the bottom there, which I might have some cut out. So I could probably even just put a few bits and pieces. Well, I probably won't actually until that's probably silly, isn't it? Until I get the flip done completely. All right, I'll put them to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to have a think with them. So I want to decorate this side too, but I also want to add this as a flip. So I'm going to glue this down. Let me just have a think here. I'm going to glue this one down onto the back of the envelope. If I had a thought about it better, I would have stuck it underneath this piece, but that's okay. I'm going to stick that there. Tanya reckons you need an apron for your barista job.
I don't need an apron for a barista's job. I do not want to be the barista.
You're my barista.
Yes, dear.
So I'm just making sure that I glue right to the edge here because I don't want anything getting stuck on this. I might even put a bit of washi tape or something over it. And I'm going to try and center this as best I can. And I'm just putting the fold over the edge there a little bit.
Now, I thought Mum was playing cards tonight.
No, they didn't have enough. Oh, have fun at work, Kerry. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Keep well. Okay, so that's flipping out there, and I want to cover this and make a pocket. So same thing, I'm just using the backdrop. Actually, I quite like that. I cut that. So these, all in all, they're quite a nice size actually. You don't have to, there's not, I guess, not that we waste the 12-inch sheets, but if you don't want to have too many scraps, these are quite a good size. So I'm just going to put a notch in this. I think we're all talking in code here. So is anyone else doing any crafting tonight? So these you could sew around these as well, which is probably what I would normally do, but only because the sewing machine makes quite a bit of noise. On the video I'm not tonight, but for those that don't have a sewing machine as well, you can see that they turn out just as nice without having to sew. Under a blanket on the couch even. Sounds good.
And shows there too.
And Carol Ann's following what I'm doing. Ooh. I hope I don't mess up.
What do they call it? Fly by the
Flying by the seat of my pants.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much what I do.
Impromptu.
So I want to decorate here as well. Just trying to find some paper. I mean, they don't all have to match, so I'm going to, I mean, Tim's fabrics, Tim's paper all match one another anyway, don't they? It's all right, Tanya. I talk in code all the time because I autocorrect and then I do the same thing, send when I didn't mean to send. And I'm just going to have a look in Same thing. I'm wanting to cover this little envelope front that I've got here. I'm going to make it into a pocket, so I'm just going to cut this. So Veronica, I'm slowly getting onto your journal. So sorry about the delay with that. I think that's crooked as well. I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
Cheating glasses with your lenses are facing the right
No,
way.
I think it's just my eyeballs. I don't think it was crooked anyway. It might be the way it's printed. The paper, it might be printed on the paper. Crooked. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to ink around this. But this one I'm going to, I want to add this little card that came with this little envelope. I want to add it as a flip as well. So I'm thinking, so that will become a pocket, and I want to make this as a flip. So I think I'm going to use tabs, and I'm going to glue them on there, and I'm going to use them as hinges, I think. I think I'm going to do. So I'm not gluing it right to the crease there. Put it about there, I think. And then I'm going to put in another one about there. So you could do this with just scraps of paper, scraps of card. I just pulled some of these out thinking that I might use them on tags or something tonight. So, but I might use them a different way than normal and just use them as a hinge. And I want to, which is what I should have done here before, I want to glue this to here. Yeah, so I want to glue that to here before I cover that up. I'm just leaving a gap there. Okay, so we have, this will be on the page, decorated, and then that flips like, so that'll have tags, etc. in it. This flips, so I'm going to put this on there like that, and then this flips out. I've got a pocket here and a pocket here. This flips out here, so I'll do something with this, and we've got another pocket here. Yeah, I like that. I'm not having trouble with cutters, really. Thanks for the tip, Rhonda. I'm not having trouble with cutters. I think it's just my eyeballs. They're not seeing straight. So now I don't know. Do I like that? Or do I like that? I think I'm going to go with that one. Hard to get the cutter, a cutter that's perfect, isn't it, for you? You know, everyone likes different ones. I don't know how much money I've wasted on getting cutters.
Right one.
And finally got the right one. I got the Tim Holtz, hi Karina, the Tim Holtz guillotine, and then either the tiny little Fiskars one I gave to Mum, or this Couture Creations one is quite good too. Okay, so in here I've got all these, this afternoon I just was playing with some scraps, and I just roughly sewed some scraps into little booklets. Some I trimmed off, made shorter, some I've left longer because I don't really know what I'm going to use them for, but I figured just tidy up some of my scraps. But I'm just thinking I might put a little pad in here. So I'm just having a think. Just thinking. Yeah, I think I'll put just one of these little notepads in here, and I'm just going to really roughly tear oh, it's my pleasure, Patty. Fairyopolis book. No, what's that, Karina? So I'm just tearing this, so these scraps then can be reused, and you can make another, so these can all be sewn together and make another booklet. It doesn't matter if they're all different sizes. And I'm just going to glue that in there, I think. Karina, is it a fairy book with all fairy images? Is that what that is? So, what do I want to do here? So I just want to measure this. Thanks, Deborah. Just want to measure this so it's about 3. So if we went, say, 2.5. So 2.5 by 4. I'm thinking I want to make another little envelope. Just need to have a look at this. So what did I say? Finish 2.5 by 4. Go 2.5 by 3.5. 2.5 by, all right, so if we go 2.5 by 3.5, so I need a piece of paper 5.5 inch square. So what did I say? 5.5 inch square, okay. So I might use this. Myself in a mess again.
Organised crime it is.
Yeah, I was just thinking today, you know, what I could use the... Hi, Angelica. How are you? First time. Thank you. Karina, go and mess it up again. What are you doing? I tidied up mine too. Actually, mine was quite tidy today when I started. And Jim didn't even notice.
I did.
We didn't say anything. Okay, so does anyone else do this on their tools? I have to write myself a note to remember. So if I want this to be the right way up in an envelope, which is not going to matter anyway because I'm going to put it this way. Actually, that's not going to work. I'm going to put it... Got myself confused now.
Getting dizzy.
I got myself confused. I'm going to make... let's just make one and just see what happens. So I'm going to make this 2.5 by 3.5. So the score line's 2 3/8. So to put it there. I always get confused with this thing. You'll probably see my head because I can't see what I'm doing. Must have known. Hey, Patty. So there you go. See, I thought I was being inventive, but it's already a thing, using your tabs as hinges. Okay. So what I did, I wanted the red, yes, I want the red showing. So I don't know about anybody else when they make envelopes. I don't like this bit sticking up here, so I always just trim that off or fold it down and glue. Because this is a bit heavier weight, I'm just going to cut that off. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger than what I was thinking. But I think I can still use it. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Tanya? Just having that bit sticking up there. I don't know why it annoys me so much, but Okay, it's a little bit big for what I was thinking. So, as I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, guys. So, what was that one? That was 2.5 by 3. So I can go 2 by 3.5. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit smaller and see what happens. So I've got that red again. No, but we'll use this one. Oh, I'm beating you, Karina. I'm up to number 2. Oh, I had such great intentions. Oh, maybe I'll go back and look at the videos, but so much on my plate as it is, so. Okay, so I've got 5 by 5, so 2 3/8. Vicky, look up Anne Brooks on YouTube and you will see her video. She's an amazing textile artist and does a lot of slow stitching, and she has these challenges. I don't think this is going to work either. Back to work Monday, Karina. You're going to struggle, aren't you? Yeah, I think Rachel's doing the challenge as well. There's quite a few. If you just, Anne Brooks. Yeah, Anne Brooks. If you search her on YouTube, Vicky, you will see. That's still not right. Got something in my head and I just want to try and make it work, but it's just not going to. What I'm thinking. Of course, Vicky. You'll never get bored. I'm just trying to shorten this envelope here. Probably going to wreck it completely. It will work when I'm not live, that's right. I'm really, as I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants, so I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I'm just having a play. So I guess this is you seeing me when I'm crafting on my own. So what I'm wanting, that annoys me too, how they put the sticker on the back of the cardstock. Not that it matters because I can use it this way. I'm thinking I want to use this as a closure. That's what I'm trying to do. What's Danny made? I've missed something here. Yeah, true crafting, Tanya. It's when I get anything done. Fiddle around so much. So see, I've cut that, I've folded that too short, I think. Okay, I'm gonna try again. So you can do this with any size envelopes. And you could just keep going with the fold outs. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Hi Marlene, how you going? I'm just roughing this up. And I think I want to put, so I'm trying to do like a neutral red and blue theme on this one, if you haven't already worked that out. And I just want a little... That's good, Marlene. It's been cold where you are. I have to use my scissors for this, I think. Such a tiny little piece. -9 and wet. We had a beautiful sunny day today. Yesterday was absolutely freezing because we had those westerly winds, but it was certainly cool today. But if you could get in the sun, it was just beautiful. Do you want to make me a couple when you're ready, please? Okay. So what I'm trying to do here I think I really know what I'm doing. I'm going to put a eyelet in here. collaging with your scraps. Oh, do you want to see my book? It's coming along. Sorry, not meaning to take away from what you're doing, but I'll show you. Oh, if I can reach it. We had our journaling get together the other day, and I just couldn't think of anything really. I was so tired, so I just took this book along. And obviously I don't particularly like these big blank spaces here, but once they're cut down into tags and journaling cards, I can stamp on them or something. So I've just, all I did was just sat and collage with scraps all day, and it was just so relaxing. It was really fun. So I got a few done. I skipped a couple of pages, and then I did some neutrals. So that's what I did all day. So much fun. So good if you know, if your brain's not in the right place and you can't think of anything to do. So okay, so I'm going to put an eyelet in this and an eyelet in this envelope, I think. Let's see if I can mess this up. Thanks, Rhonda. It's just an old book. I saw it on Gail's channel. I think someone said that Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah did it originally. And it's the best thing. Doing collage therapy. Exactly right, Carrie. Just trying to find one of those same brads. That was one of my really nice brads that I can't find anymore. And I was talking to Carol Ann the other day. Here's one. Where did it go now? I just got rid of it. And I'm going to point something out that she worked out. So I don't know, you might not be able to see. So on your eyelet, see how the top of that, I don't know whether you can see, it's got little slits in there. I don't know whether you can see that or not. So the cheaper ones don't have that. So they don't, so you can see they don't have any slits in there. So she went through with her Tim Holtz snips. Now I don't have any Tim Holtz snips. Maybe that's something else I need to shout myself. So I don't know whether I'll wreck my scissors doing this. Yeah, I can't do it. So you need wire cutters or Tim Holtz snips, and she just put a few little nicks around, and they set so much easier. So thanks, Carol Ann, for that tip. Where did I get the eyelets? I've got these from all over the place, to be quite honest, Rhonda. And these, thanks, babe. These ones here were my favourite, and obviously these are the last two, and they just set so beautifully, and I can't remember where I got them from. And I've got all these eyelets, and they don't set properly. But I'm going to try Carol Ann's trick, and when I find some, I'll get some wire snips or whatever you call them, and try that with them. Where's my lid? Here. Yeah, it was pretty clever, wasn't it, Carrie? Okay, so guys, what I'm trying to do is make a closure. I want to put an eyelet in here, and then some twine or ribbon or something in here, and that will be the closure. I need to ink this first though. That sounds nice. Scraps of fabric too. It all goes so beautifully together though, doesn't it? So let me just think what's going to be showing here. So I'm going to glue that down where I want it. Good morning, Bev from Maryland. How are you going? Up early? So I'm going to put an eyelet here as well. See how nicely they set? Okay, so I do want to put something on the back of this one though. I want to put maybe some book page or something. I know you're not going to see a lot of it, but I just don't particularly want just that. This really old book here. It's on modern typewriting. I don't know when the copyright of it is. It's so, look how old it is. It's so yellow. Look at that. How amazing is that?
You couldn't try to make it as good as that.
No, it's just amazing. It's beautiful. Inside's not as yellow. There are yellow pages. Some are still quite in good nick, but it's quite an old book. I don't know. Look at the back. It's had water damage as well. 10-pound typewriter. So I don't know. There's no copyright, but I mean, it's just got the most amazing images.
So much potential.
Oh. And then it's got all different typewritten examples. It's just amazing. Amazing book. I'm not going to use that now. I don't want to cut into that one just yet. I'll try this one here. This one's all fallen to bits. Look. So once again, I'm just going to cut that number off. I like to keep the page numbers off the books. And just want to really, you're probably going to, this is mainly all going to be covered up. You'll just see the tiniest little bit of it. Rhonda's still waiting on a hot chocolate, Jim.
Oh, sorry. I'll try and do better next week.
Oh dear. I'm not sure about next week either, whether I'll be doing Thursday or Friday, only because I'm running a workshop next Saturday, so I don't want to be...
Busy little mofo, aren't you?
I am. I don't want to be too worn out, so that I can give the ladies that are attending the workshop all my attention. So at this stage, I think I'll be doing Thursday night again next week, but I'll just pop it on my Facebook page anyway. Just to remind you, if you want to pop in and say hi. The ladies that are waiting on stamps from Tim Holtz and Darkroom Door, they are all ordered. I am just waiting for delivery. So the Tim Holtz ones are going to take a little bit longer. Darkroom Door I was hoping would actually be here today. They said they would be here today, between today and Monday or Tuesday, I think. I can't remember whether it was Monday or Tuesday. So they will be up on the site next week sometime anyway. So the ladies that were waiting on those. So yeah, you can hardly even see anything there, but it looks a little bit nicer, I think. A bit of extra layering. Now that I've done that as well, as I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. No, Vicky, I'm sold out for this workshop. No more spots, but I will be having some more dates in August and for the rest of the year. Yes, Carrie's got some new printables in her Etsy shop, Ulterior Motives. So I did try to print them out, but we lost power to our PowerPoints tonight, so it messed everything up. So the printer stopped and I didn't get time to reprint them. So I'll share them hopefully next week.
Possess this house.
So I'm thinking I might make this a pocket as well here. Will I make that a pocket? I don't know. Let me just have a think here. It's not a tag, so is that going to trick people up? If I have that like that. Have that like that. Bev, the Facebook group from our Facebook group here is Be Inspired. Paper Inspirations. Let me see if I can just put a link for you. Let me just have a look, sorry. Should have had that organised, shouldn't I? Where are we? Okay, so this is the link to our Facebook group. There. And for those that are interested, I'll just pop the link to my website as well. Okay. So thank you everyone that's joined the group. We'd really love you all to share your photos of what you're working on, so we can all inspire one another. That's what it's all about, just a friendly group of crafters getting together and sharing what they're up to. I'm just going to stick that there just as decoration. Why not? And I think I'm going to make that a pocket. So I'm going to glue these down. I think everyone's gone quiet. Some war wounds on me from Roland. He attacked me last night. If you haven't seen him all day, he's in the bad books. So I worked yesterday afternoon and I got some groceries on the way home. So I just bought hot chicken for dinner. And I bought 2, but we only really needed 1 because I couldn't eat it. So there was only really, what, three people. Anyway, I left it on the kitchen bench, the other one, to cool before I put it in the fridge, and all of a sudden heard this big thud, and he's, wake up, Karen. He's grabbed the whole bag and pulled it off the bench. He didn't get to the chicken, thankfully. So he got short shift then, and then this morning, Maddie had got up to have a shower, and he had a chicken bone on a plate, as these boys do, instead of putting it in the bin, and because Roland found it and then decided to take it downstairs and chew it all up. So that's what I woke up to. So I got short shift again. So I haven't seen him all day, so he's sulking. That's okay, Karen. Wake up. Oh, it is amazing, Bev. It's a vanilla latte.
What does the cup say, love?
Yeah, look what Jim's given me. Oh, you can't see it. I'll tip it out. Caution, middle-aged meltdown. Yeah, thanks for that, Jim.
Love ya.
What you working on, Denny?
Up to 21 people so far, love.
Hey?
Up to 21 people.
I'm going to just put some jute in here. It's a message there for you, Jim, from Vicky.
Ryan just said. Yep.
Yeah.
Only on days any and why.
He pushes my buttons sometimes.
Only when you're awake.
Okay. So that's a bit cute. Happy with that. So I would probably put this on in my journals if I do a, let me see, what have I got here? This is a Tim Holtz one that I'm working on as well at the moment. I would probably put it on the front, although I've got a pocket there. So if I had a, because this is scrapbooking paper, so it's a bit firmer, I would probably put it on the front, but have it so that there was no pocket here. Just so, because it's got some weight to it now. So just to give you a little bit of a look where we're at. So that's what it would look like. Obviously we'll decorate a little bit more and it'd have tags and bits and pieces in there. So that's it there. And this folds out. So this opens up into an envelope. We have a pocket in here. This is just decoration. Okay. We have a pocket here and here and here. And this flips out and I've got a little notepad in there for now. So it looks quite cute. I'm quite pleased with that. So that will work well. So that's where I'd probably put it on the front page, I think. Hazelnut, I don't like hazelnut coffees, Bev. I mean, I know a lot of people that do. I just can't, I don't know, I just don't like the taste.
It's too nutty?
I don't know. Yeah, a bit like you, too nutty. Graham's not brave, yeah, but Jim can run quicker than me, and that's not real fast, but... Okay, so what am I going to do now? All right. I was just playing a little bit earlier and I did, because as I said, I want to do like a neutral red and blue theme. So I don't think this needs anything too much, so I might just add that. I'm just going to stick it down. I'm a bit excited with the glue there. It's going everywhere.
Bit of a sticky situation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hilarious. Dad jokes, yeah, he's the king of dad jokes, let me tell you.
One-liners, dad jokes, yes, okay. People will start thinking when they come to shop in the shop they get a latte for free.
I can send you a sachet. Sachet latte.
instead of doing ephemera swaps, coffee shop swaps.
Oh, I see. Carol Ann, yeah, with the caramel latte. Yeah, I am thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking of maybe something flipping up here. I'm just, could you hear my brain ticking over, Carrie? I wonder if I do it here. What have I got? I've got some mini little envelopes. So just, yeah, you saw the hamster running on the wheel. Lucky you can't, it's not smell-o-vision because you'd hear the rubber burning. I'm just going to duck over here and check for a little miniature envelope. I'll be right back. Not in a hurry.
Meow, 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 meow.
I've got some really tiny ones somewhere.
What size, was it, what size was the envelopes that you used?
Oh, good night, Yvonne. Have a good sleep. What size envelopes have I used? I think they're,
Five?
I measured them at the beginning, but I think are they A2? They're approximately A2. Where's my...
Trusty ruler?
So this was just one that I have upcycled. So it's about 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then this one, I think these were from Kmart. I think you're right, Vicky. And they're approximately 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. And they came with this little card in them. And then I've just made this one on the envelope board. And it's 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. These aren't what I was thinking. Actually, how nice, that would be really nice in there. I might change that out. So these are, I don't even know where I got these from, but that's too big. I can't really do a flip there. Okay, so we'll get rid of those. I found this little book ages ago. Little letters of thanks from the book tree. So I'm wondering if there might be something that I can use here. Not really sure. So they just tear out. They've got little you know, like thank you, thanks a bunch, and that sort of thing. I'm not sure that I really want that on there, but let me just have a look. I'll fold this up. do it this way. Yeah, look. No, then that's got nothing on it. Not sure that I really like that. Cute little one, but I'm going to trim this off. Speak of the devil. I'm just talking about him. Can you let him in, please?
I don't want to. I do it under protest. Not even to look up to see you let him in.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm not liking that at all. Okay, so I think I'm trying too hard.
Thinking about it too much.
Mm-hmm. This one, that's going to be too big. It's like a square one. And I can't put it in there. I could flip it up from there if I cut these back a bit. I'll probably put a mat on it or a pocket. I'm thinking, Marlene, yeah, I'm thinking, I'm overthinking it too much, I think. I just want to put, so I was thinking if I do, that's still too, I need to cut this back a bit. Thinking if I can put that in there like that, and then that's another flip, that's a flip up. I think I'll do that. I think I'll stick that one in there and then continue decorating these. See how much mess I can get myself into here with the glue.
What days are you live?
What days am I live? So normally Friday nights I go live.
This week and next week?
So obviously tonight it's Thursday, and next week I'm probably going to go Thursday night as well, Bev. So because I've just got a workshop the following day that I'm hosting. So but then I'll go back to Friday night live. So yeah, we've got a really nice little group here.
Very cool.
So Thursday, I will put it on the Facebook page. Did you? You probably haven't had a chance to join yet, Bev. But if you join, I'll put a reminder up on the group as well as my Paper Inspirations Facebook page. Now my glue is all clogged up.
Yes, I requested. Yep, she's asked to come in.
No worries. If you answered the questions, I think it probably should just accept you straight away. See, oh, didn't really make much of a mess at all. Surprised myself there. So we have another flip. Okay, and I probably would leave it at that because it's getting quite thick there. So now I'm just going to decorate these other bits. And I'm a bit annoyed with myself that I didn't mat this here as well. Anyway, it's too late now.
Can't you emboss?
I can ink it.
Yeah. Give us some age to make them look.
Take care, Karina.
Oh, good call, mate. Good call.
What's he barking at?
Thin air. That's it.
Boom, boom, stop. So I'm just going to add this here. Mumble barks. I don't know. He obviously thinks he can hear something.
It reminds me of Muttley.
Air molecules or something, I think, Carrie. It didn't take long for me to get into a mess, did it?
Yes, what mess?
See, I could have put this here. Anyway, that's done there now. So yeah, Boom Boom might have said no, Bev. No, I think he just thought he heard something. Poor bugger, he's only got one eye and he's nearly blind in that one. And then he's going deaf as well, so
He's getting that from me.
yeah. So I'm going to put this one here, I think. I'm just going to cut at that. Yeah, he struggles a little bit, but it's so funny if we're watching TV and there's a knock, someone knocks on the door on TV, he goes absolutely mad. Thinks it's someone at our door.
He got locked out this morning.
Yeah, he followed me outside, I think.
Mum.
Wasn't Mum, you, when she left. The thing is, he doesn't run away because he can't see to run away, which is good. So he's just sitting at the front door, poor little fella, waiting to come in for us to work out that he'd actually gone out.
Lucky we were in a dead-end street.
Mm.
He'd wind up with Dunlap disease.
Yeah, run over.
Mm.
Dunlop disease, Vicky. The Dunlop tyres. He'd end up with Dunlop disease, so he'd have tyre marks all over him, squashed, basically. Would be useful if people came, when people came to the door that weren't supposed to be here, Carrie, and he barked. That's when he sleeps and he doesn't hear it. He's got a vicious little bark about him when he gets going.
But if he gets you, all he'll do is gun you to death.
Yeah, and then when he sees people, he'll bark and carry on. But then, and then he just wags his tail and does nothing about it. Yeah, that's what Boom Boom did this morning. He just sat at the front door waiting for us to realise that he was missing. Okay. I think there's... Oh no, I'll do this one. You did ask, Vicky, that's right. Cut there and there. Oh, that's sad, Bev. They're part of the family, aren't they? Get really attached to them. Yeah, sometimes I worry about Boom Boom because he'll have days where he goes days where he doesn't want to eat. And then he'll come back good again. Yeah, I think they see ghosts. So the cats, they just sit sometimes. Oh, I didn't think that's... Oh, no, that's going that way. Sorry. Just had a bit of a panic then. The cats, they sit there and they just stare at the ceiling. So strange. Like there's somebody there. Oh, your son's seeing ghosts, not the dog. Okay, sorry. That's so nice. Well, at least you know that they're looking over. Still part of your family. Well, one night, Karina, in our old house, my cat sat on the couch with his back to us, looking up to the ceiling and the corner, and I thought, oh, there must be cobwebs or something. There was absolutely nothing there, and he sat there for ages looking at. Then one other night he got on the dining room table and just looked up into the light, didn't he, Jen? There was no moth, no nothing. It was so creepy. I've got a photo of him. It looks like he's an alien. Trying to follow the light. It was just really, really creepy. Yeah, poltergeists. I know, it's so scary.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
So guys, you could use, these are just some envelopes out of my envelope all sort packs that I've got online. You could even use some of these, and you wouldn't need to do much decoration at all because you'd have all the nice coffee dyeing on them. So there's so many different envelopes that you could use. Like these are just some cream ones that you could use. They would look really nice with pastel colours on them. Or you could even make this sort of flip, just making your own envelopes. So you could just keep going, really.
You're only limited by your imagination.
There you go. I'm just trying to think. I want to add, I'm going to match this with some book paper and then add a pocket, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Oh boy, I've got some mess here. Thanks, Bev. Most cats are pretty laid back, I think, aren't they? Our cats think they rule the house here.
You got any Happy Mail you getting tonight or not? Or?
I've already done it.
All of it? All the stuff too? You're lucky. As your producer.
That's right, we're their pets. We have to do what they want.
Don't remind me.
Oh. Some of this is so I'm just covering this with book paper. It's like Vicky the other day, dog was barking and what'd you say? Go to your room. My mum used to, mum's obviously not still on. Mum used to say, go to your room and change your face. Don't come out until you change your face. Come out when you've, yeah, come out when you've changed your face. Made me think of that. It's like I was born with this face, can't change it. Yeah, cats have slaves, dogs have masters. Goes to his room and then he bats his eyelids at you probably, Vicky, and you let him out, do you? Well, I was hoping to maybe get a couple of these done tonight, but I don't think I will. Just finish up here and now that I've got one done though, sort of working out what I want to go where. Any more won't take that much, I suppose. It's getting that first one done. It takes the time. And I just want to put a little, so I've got that there. What we got in here? Yeah, then you picked Louis up and it's like this tiny little dog and I'm thinking, I don't think that bark belongs to that dog. Might use this actually. Got two dogs, Veronica, they rule the house. What sort of dogs have you got? I'm going to do just going to go in. I'm just doing a little corner pocket here, so I think I'm going to cut from that point to that point. Oh, gorgeous, Veronica. Oops. I'm going to roughly cut that. Hey Cheryl, big day at work. You've got one more day. No, you don't go. You fly out tomorrow, don't you? Leave work at 3. You'll be exhausted. You'll sleep the first couple of days. Okay, so I've got a little pocket there as well, a little tuck. I've left this open just so that it gives us a little bit more room. So I'm not going to fill these with like multitude of tags and that because it's going to be too bulky, but so I'm getting like the blue and red theme happening. So these will all be decorated and probably won't get that done tonight. So what am I going to put here? Something neutral, I think. What scraps have I got? I quite like that tape. This here. And then I've got red on red. What have I got? I could do that. I might do that, I think.
Okay.
No, not Katie.
No.
Just say night to the ladies, Katie. Just say no, no. They can't see you, darling. Just say good night.
Good night.
No, it's not on my site, Jeanette. It's just something that I've happened upon 12 months, 18 months ago, and it's actually a foundation application tool, whatever, however you say that, and it's foam. It's really squishy foam, and it's just on a handle. So you can buy this sort of foam applicator on its own without any handle. Karina, one of my lovely subbies, she sent me a few of these, so I just like it because you can hold it like a pen. I don't know, I get more, what I'm trying to think,
Better contact.
I can handle, like where I put the ink, I can manage that better with the handle. So she got it from our Silly Sollies, but I checked here in town and our Silly Sollies don't have it. So just have a look at your pharmacists or chemist or something like that. You might be lucky to find one. Shadow and Reggie. Yeah, Jeanette, exactly. It's because I've got arthritis as well, and I just find that this is really easy to handle. So if you can find them. So whereabouts are you, Jeanette? Hey Kerry, how you going? Probably full, are you? Haven't been to Hog's Breath for ages. Oh, in Germany, Jeanette. Yeah, try it. I don't know. Do you call them drugstores or chemists over there? Wherever you can buy your cosmetics, they're foundation applicators. So what time is it in Germany at the moment? PM. Okay, so I've got this one here to, just trying to see what I've got where. I'm going to put a pocket here. No, I've got to, yes I can. I'm going to put a top pocket here that something can go in on the side there. I learnt German in school, but I don't remember much of it, unfortunately. It's had some horrible floods over there, Jeanette. Are you safe? Yeah, give it a try. Hopefully it works out for you. They're in the south. Oh, okay. Wow. It's just frightening seeing the images on the news.
On you, Kerry. She's made a flip. Worked out the engineering of it.
Oh, cool. An envelope, flippy envelope thingy. Yeah.
That's good.
That's what I'm making. One of them.
Thingy bajoops.
Yeah.
Who's my what's-its?
And on lack of sleep, so you should be proud of yourself. So you'll have to share it in the group, Carrie. So yeah, everybody, if you're making Anything, please share in the group. Love to see what you're making, what you're all getting up to. That must be hard, Jeanette. How long have you been in Berlin for? Yeah, it's horrible, Kerry, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to show you this. Yeah, thanks, Carrie. I'd love to see what you've got up to. So this is what, so mine has ended up being quite thick. So this might end up maybe being, you could even do it on the front of a journal, I suppose. Would be all right. So I will decorate this as well. I'm not going to get to decorate it all tonight. Night, Carrie, or good morning, Carrie. I'll see you later. Wow, so nearly 11 years, Jeanette. So we're, it's 9:10 in the evening here, Bev. So this is the flip. So I would put it on the edge of a page. As I said, I'd probably put it at the front on a bit of cardstock, a cardstock page at the beginning of your signatures. Just because it's got a little bit of weight on it. I'm just trying to put my pin in my glue there. So we have this that flips out, pocket here at the top, the envelope pocket there, and I've made a pocket there as well. So as I said, I'll decorate these. This is a little envelope. This isn't a tag, it's just for decoration. Yeah, I remember it being a little bit, I can count to 10, I think. Jeanette, I don't think I will because I'll probably embarrass myself. So I probably won't. Anyway, this is the envelope that I made from the envelope punch board, and I've glued it down and made it a little pocket here. This opens up. I think I'm going to change it, this little bit of jute out with this baker's twine, the red baker's twine. So I might do that. So it's just a little envelope. Now I can't get this tied off. I think I like it with the red baker's twine actually. Not the neatest bow, but it's okay. So that, and then this flips out like this, and we have a little notebook here, we have a little tuck here. And then that opens, and we have a pocket here, and a pocket here. And flip that up, and we've got a pocket on the side here, pocket here, and a pocket here. I don't know whether I said that one and that one on the back. So that's our little flip. So I'm quite happy with how that turned out actually. So you'd make tags and pop bits and pieces in there. just going to stamp I think I might stamp. I just need to clean this off actually. It's got blue on it. I'm going to do red. Thanks, Jeanette. Oh, did you, Kerry? I didn't know that. So this is just off the one of the edges of the page that I tore. Is it going to be wide enough? Probably not going to be wide enough. I was going to stamp on that, but it's not quite wide enough. So I'm just going to use some coffee dyed paper here. Thanks, Rhonda. That there anyway. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink around it and I'm just trying to think where my Tim Holtz stamp is, if it's handy. I don't think it is. Actually, a blue one might be better on that one now that I've done that. Hey Kelly, how you going? I'm just going to do blue, I think, and see what that one looks like. Oh. I think us Australians, we have sometimes do have our own language, don't we? Make all sorts of words up. Need to okay, I'm going back to this one again now, maybe with the blue on the back.
It's got her own dictionary.
Yeah, thanks, Bev. It's I normally do stock these in my shop. I've got them on order and I should have them. I was hoping that would turn up today, but in the next couple of days anyway, so I will be restocking. but they're really versatile. They're a great stamp. So I'm just going to stick this on here, I think. Oh, Kelly, we've had some cat fights in the street here today.
Must be a day for a day.
It's yeah, it was it's a horrible noise. I'm not sure whether one of them was our cat, but if it is, they came out of it all right. The wind, I think it's like, do you remember when the kids were small and on windy days they would just be absolutely feral, fighting and crying and screaming, and oh, always remember that. They both want to rule the kingdom. Okay, see how that looks. Just thinking, so that's going to go on the page like that. So you're not necessarily going to see that. No, it wasn't windy here today, Kerry, but yesterday it was absolutely shocking. Jeanette's got her legs wrapped in a heat pad. And is it your cat? The cat thinks you're a hot dog. She keeps chewing on you. Love that. I think I'm going to stick that one up there. And then when I find my Tim Holtz, because it's cleaned up and I can't find it now, stamp, I'll stamp some numbers or something in that, I think. So I think I'm going to glue that down. Baby, what's beeping?
The dishwasher.
Oh, okay. Thought something was going to
Blow up.
It's winter here, Bev. It's in the middle of winter. So today was, I'm not sure what, yesterday was, it was freezing. And we get these westerly winds which just go right through you. Today was supposed to be colder, but I don't think it was. It was still cool, but there wasn't any of that wind. So I'm hoping it's Saturday is a day like today, because I'm hosting my sister's 50th birthday lunch. So I'm hoping for a nice, fine day. Oh, babe, have you seen my Tim Holtz stamps? What have I done with them? I want to finish this off now that I've done that.
That might be next to your Rick Astley.
It's not Rick Astley.
Who is it?
Rick Price.
Oh, Price. That's silly of me to get those names mixed up.
That's right. I don't know where they are. Oh no, I've lost my Rick Price, my Tim Holtz stamps. I've got two men on the brain, and it's not my husband.
Yep. I'm just nattling. But I vacuum good.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Daddy. Hey Kelly, I have pinned it to the top of the chat. I don't know whether you can see it or not. That is the link. Oh, I'm annoyed now. I'm not sure where I put my Tim Holtz stamps. Okay, let me just have a think here.
Geez, wouldn't it spin you out if Tim Holtz come in the chat? And they'd just say that can't find your stamps anywhere.
Okay, well I'm going to use, see if I can use, see this I haven't even, okay, so someone was asking last week, how do the darkroom door stamps come? So this, do have this in my shop. They come, they're red rubber, so they come like this. And they've got this white sheet which you take off once you've cut it. So I'm just having a look. I'm not sure these letters, these numbers might be, oh no, I'll be able to fit, these ones here are a bit smaller. So I'm going to cut this out. So you can be quite rough. If you've got the Tim Holtz snips, they probably will work better. That's okay, Kelly, that's all right. I'm only new to this live business, so I'm not sure, you know, like where it, whether you see the same as what I see on my screen, so. So obviously if you've got better scissors than what I'm using, you just cut them apart. So I will go through and cut these. I've got another pair of scissors that I have somewhere. I've got bits and pieces all over the house, so it's more than likely they're upstairs. So I just trim these down like so. And then you take this white piece off the back and that just sticks onto your block, your acrylic block, and it doesn't come off. And they stamp a really lovely impression. I'm not sure what I've got in there. Let me just have a bit of glue, I think. Hey Sandy, how you going? I haven't, Kelly, I'm not that clever. I haven't worked out how to do that before the live stream. I always put them up after it's all uploaded, so I'm not that clever. Thanks, Bev. And then these, just going to stamp this out just to see the size of it. So it would have been ideal to do this before I stuck this down. I'm going to stamp black, I think. This one, Veronica, it's number medley. I only want, I don't know, I only want 4 numbers. I need to re-ink my black ink pad. That's pretty sad. So it's darkroom door. Their impressions on their stamps are just perfect. Love them. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try now. If I mess this up, I can always glue another one over top, can't I? Oh, hi, Ma. So we've got Ma from Mendoza in Argentina. How are you? Let's see if I can mess this up. I bet you I do now. The pressure. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. It's not perfectly straight, but there we go. Surprised myself. I don't know whether I'm overdoing it with the labels. Let's just have a look what we've got here. So I've got this really great tag stamp from Darkroom Door in my shop as well. These stamp out, and I found out from these from Kerry. She's gone now, not Kerry Green. Kerry, I can't think of her last name. She's gone. She's left the chat. She's gone to work, and she used these in a journal that she gifted. We did a swap and fell in love with them, and they stamp up really beautifully. So I might actually stamp some of those up down the track to put in even on the front here in these little slots. $50 binders, Jeanette, of ephemera. Wow, that's amazing. No, I'm not teaching this on Saturday. I'm teaching an actual journal, Danny. And it's this, no, not this Saturday. So Saturday week. So this Saturday is my sister's 50th birthday that I'm putting on a lunch for her. So, and then it's next Saturday. No, not Kerry Fellows. Kerry, is it Kerry Smith? Kerry, I'm sorry, it's gone out of my head. It's not Kerry Smith either. It's gone out of my head. She was on earlier and then she had to go to work, so but yeah, I love that tag set. Just trying to think what I've got here that just to add a little bit of decoration on this thing. Thanks, Rhonda. She was going to try and duck in here tonight, but I'd say she forgot. Or she might be watching, but she's a bit shy and not joining in. Kerry Green. No, it's not Kerry Green. It was Kerri. Kerry, I did get all the decorations done. Mum came over yesterday, and was it yesterday? No, I worked yesterday, the day before, and helped me. So just had it all in my head, and it was worse in my head. And once I got started, I've got actually. I'll share photos on my Instagram page after. Oh, I better not say, actually. I can't say anything just in case Lisa is listening. So, no,
Yeah.
I was just about to say it all then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, sorry, Kerry, I can't really say too much. I nearly gave it all away. She's probably listening in the background.
Gibson, no, I'm sorry, I'm right.
Kerry Smith. It was Kerry Smith. Thanks, Tanya. I said I should have gone with my gut. Yeah, Kerry Smith. Yeah, so it was Kerry Smith that did the journal with those tags in it. So, thank you for that. Yes. Oh, well, she might take them home, Kerry, because, yeah, I can't. I'm really struggling not to say anything. It's fun. Anyway, it's based on... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say... No, I just... Okay, change the subject. I'm going to give it away in a minute. She popped over for a coffee this afternoon. And so we've got upstairs, downstairs, and our kitchen's upstairs. And I said, would you like a cuppa? And she goes, oh, that'd be lovely. And she got up to, because I was sitting here at my desk, and she got up to come up. I said, you can't come upstairs. She said, why can't I come upstairs? I said, because you can't, because I've got all the decorations and everything all out on the kitchen island upstairs. So, yeah, she was a little bit put out, but... I didn't want her to, and before I knew she was coming, so I'm saying to Jim and Matt, is there any evidence of anything downstairs here? And we all had to have a look around and make sure everything was moved so that she couldn't see anything.
Dun, 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 dun. Mission Impossible.
Yeah. I mean, it's not anything grand or whatever, but it's
You would have some surprises.
it's just a little bit special. I want to make it special for her. She's been really unwell. She's still very unwell. She's one of these mums that never takes time for herself, which is, I mean, I know we all love our kids, and I just think that she deserves a little bit of time to herself sometimes. So I've made it an adult-only lunch. So that she can sit back, relax, and enjoy herself without any major concerns. So yeah, I will, Veronica. I'll put them in the group. That's a good idea. I think she's actually... I can't do that either until after the party, because I think she's... excuse me, she's joined the group, so... I've got to be very secretive. And Sandy, I don't know whether Sandy's still here. She's coming to the party or to the lunch, and she's making the amazing cake. But don't say what it is, Sandy.
I know.
It's carrot cake. I know that much. Gluten-free carrot cake. She makes the best gluten-free carrot cake. Yeah, it'll be fun, Kerry. Yeah, I don't even know whether she's here. She probably wouldn't comment anyway, Bev, if she was.
Shifty.
So my classes, Denny, aren't necessarily grunge or vintage. You can make them however you like. So I make up a kit. I can show you part of a kit if you like. I'll just go and grab one. Oh dear. So this is giving a little bit away here to Kerry, who's coming, but so I don't. So you have a choice of fabrics. So this is part of the cover that I've. So you have options. So I do the covers, and then you have extra fabric to do fabric flips in there. So they're not all necessarily vintage or grunge. This is just an example of some that I've got available. So that's just for the covers, the kits for the covers. And then I do up, so these are the kits that you get. And they're just chock-a-block full of all different papers. You get a bag of lace and ribbons and doilies and so I'll just open this up. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, and it's just got all sorts of different bits and pieces and papers and clips and images and all sorts. So it doesn't have to be vintage or grunge, so you can make it. I'm not going to show you too much because it'll give it away for the ladies
Debbie,
that are coming.
How much is the class?
My class that I do, it's a full day. So it's 9 till 4. Morning tea, afternoon tea and lunch included. You get the full kit, and my tuition, it's $150. So Australian dollars, yeah. Wish Sandy lived in New South Wales near me. Oh, Rhonda, she was going to make our wedding cake before COVID hit, and she made a sample cake first, and she came up and we tried it. It was really nice, and then we said she said she could try another icing, and so we said, oh yeah, we'll try another icing. So she did another sample for us, which is really, and Jim kept saying, oh no, it's horrible, we need another one, it's not good. But it was just beautiful. So anyway, we didn't end up getting the wedding cake, unfortunately, because of COVID, but that's all good. So when I asked her if she'd make a cake for Lisa's birthday, she said, what sort do you like? And I didn't even think about poor Lisa, but I just said a gluten-free carrot cake. So, and they are just amazing.
Yeah, right.
They're all right. The kits, Rhonda. I am thinking of putting, they are available for sale. So I sell the kits for $50. So what I've found, the ladies in the classes, I've had a few people that have left reviews on my page, and they found that they had enough to do one journal and almost complete a second journal. There's so much in there. So certainly good value, I think, anyway. So I've got a few done up for, I'll probably put some in the, sorry, Kerry, gave a little bit away, didn't I? After I've done this workshop, I'll see what I've got left, and I'll put them in the shop. It's just a really hard one to sort of to sell as to what's in there, but yeah, definitely if you're interested, let me know anyway. $50 I sell them for. Oh, wouldn't that be great, Veronica? Yeah, it'd be really good. I am thinking of doing a retreat next year. I was thinking of March, but I've got a friend that's getting married in March, so I'm just depending on work and everything else.
And COVID.
It just depends, yeah, what's happening with, COVID here in Australia and what have you. It's a little bit hard to sort of make a decision, yes. So thanks for popping in, Bev. It was really lovely to have you here. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rhonda. Must be so frustrating. All right, well, ladies, and if there's any gents in the background watching, I am going to call it a night, I think. I could keep going and make tags and what have you, but as I said, I've got a huge couple of days ahead of me. So tomorrow I've got to start cooking for the lunch and getting everything organised. So I'll talk to you about that, Vicky. Yeah, it does, because it's got all my bits and pieces, like what I tend to probably use in a journal. So it does sort of get you out of your comfort zone and what you would normally do. Yeah, that'd be great, Bev. So next Thursday night we'll be live again, and then following that it'll be every Friday night. So yeah, thanks everybody for your support, and thank you, Vicky, for being the moderator. You do so much to help me out. I really do appreciate it. So yes, I'm going to call it quits for tonight, and thank you so much for your support and joining in, and we'll see you next Thursday night. I'll just put a reminder in the group and on my Facebook page. So take care, everybody. I'll see you later. I will do, Veronica. I'll talk to you later. I am going if I can get out of here. I know. Sorry about that, guys. Bye, guys.